back door, finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven had a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for two.
Go backing and backing, gets stalled again, and picks up 2 points. So 2-point takedown.
The puck tries to reverse along the boards, taken away by Parker. Found another goal! Parker tees up Brody Schultz!
Little right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good.
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the three, and it's good.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome inside Fargo South High School. Josh Boyko here with you tonight, along with cameraman Reggie Funk. Thank you for joining us here on Your Live Event as we have the Fargo South Bruins hosting the Fargo Shanley Deacons in the second half of the doubleheader tonight between these two squads in the boys and girls contest. The girls squad, the girls game ending 77-29 just moments ago in favor of Shanley, who scored every single player in that game. 13 scorers for Shanley in that game we saw moments ago on Your Live Event. We have about under 5 minutes now for our warm-ups as they got shortened a little bit due to the lengthiness of that game previous. Both these teams coming into looking to improve on their records that they think could be a little bit better than what they are this season. The Shanley team coming in at 2-4, 1-4 in the EDC, coming off of 3 consecutive losses, but to very formidable opponents, falling 59-55 against West Fargo, 77-57 against Davies, and then losing at Cheyenne last week as well. For Fargo South, 2-2 on the year, had nearly 3 weeks between games because of postponement and the terrible weather that every team had to deal with during the middle of December. Those games getting rescheduled now that they'll play later. So only 4 games compared to the 6 played for Shanley. But Fargo South acting like this is week number 1, and they're going to get their season on track, hopefully tonight against Shanley. We'll come back with Coach Mike Hendrickson's comments from Fargo South around the break.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Just over a minute until we'll get on to National Anthem and starting lineups. We'll look at the Coach Hendrickson comments from Fargo South as he likes the leadership of this team, and he's got about 6 veteran leaders back from last year that were all core parts of their season last year. And he says that Shanley's got a lot of size, so they're going to have to be careful when they attack, because you get past the guards and then you're facing 6'8" in the post once you make your drive. And what did a win mean for Coach Hendrickson's squad tonight? He said, we're just getting started with our season, with the 3 postponements, have that 2-2 record, but they feel like they can go high places this season if they are able to execute the way that they think they can. Watching the JV earlier, they have a lot of speed, and Coach Hendrickson saying they got a lot of speed on that JV team, more strength on the varsity side, track state runners at the JV level, but they got some good athletes returning that they had last year. James Hamilton, Cole Kegba, Dean Grant, William Locker will all be parts of their attack, and we'll now turn it over to public address and Jack Michaels for the starting lineups.
Fans, on behalf of Fargo South, their team and fans, we extend a warm welcome to the Deacons and their fans. The North Dakota High School Activities Association and the Eastern Dakota Conference encourage and promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We ask that you cheer for your team. Be respectful of the opponent. As high school student athletes, we commit to fair play, responsibility, and respect. We invite you to support our effort. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineup. First of all, for the Shanley Deacons at 1 guard, a 6-foot senior, number 2, Alex Wheelock. At guard, a 6-foot junior, number 14, Jordan Leininger. At 1 forward, a 6'1 junior, number 0, Caden Chrisman. At forward, 6'8", a senior, number 23, Connor Kraft. At center, 6'5", senior, number 21, Buchiri Hakim. Deacons are coached by Mr. Craig Irwin, assisted by Von Weber, Luke Rusted, Desmond Little, and Chris Peterson. Before we meet the Fargo South Bruins, how about a round of applause for the cheerleaders, Malaya Ball, Taylin Forster, Natalia Juarez, and Amelia Shimke. Cheer coach tonight, Chelsea Moore. Now the starting lineup for your Fargo South Bruins. At 1 guard, a 6'1 senior, number 12, William Locker. At guard, a 6'3 junior, number 22, James Hamilton. At forward, a 6'3 senior, number 11, Dean Grant. At forward, a 6'3 junior, number 25, Cole Kegba. And at forward, a 6'2 senior, number 35, DeAndre D.D. Watson. Bruins are coached by Mike Hendrickson, assisted by Derek Orrin, Ken Terry, Gunnar Lindstedt, Shane Munson, Jason Konchak, legendary Jeff Gould, Andrew Burns, and with Tony Freusen and Ryan Bradley.
And those were your American Family Insurance starting lineups presented by Chris Heisey and team.
Chris Heisey, Jordan Rowe.
And we are just getting it ready for tip-off between the Bruins and the Deacons. It'll be 6'8" Jackrabbit commit to SDSU Connor Kraft, tipping it back for Shanley. Shanley moving quickly, the pass out. The 3-point shot is off the mark, no good. Here comes Locker with it. Locker the drive, walled off well by Alex Wheelock. Kraft doesn't bite on the pump fake, and Kegba steps out of bounds. The 6'8" Kraft sets the screen and will retreat to the post. Wheelock looking for somewhere to go with it. Caden Chrisman quick off the dribble with it, and a travel called on Wheelock. The lineups presented tonight by American Family Insurance and Chris Heisey's team that is here to serve and help meet your insurance requests from home, auto, commercial, or farm and ranch. Additionally, as residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you. Chris Heisey Agency with American Family Insurance. For more information, go online to chrisheisey.com. Kegba fires too strong over the lengthy Kraft. That's what some length will do to your shot when it's affecting it. Uchiri Hakim enters to Kraft, backing down, and passes out. Audience applauding the defensive effort from DeAndre Watson on Kraft. Dean puts up the shot, comes up short on the floater. Rebound goes to Jordan Leininger. Hakim posting up in the same vicinity as Kraft. Three-point shot from Leininger, no good. Quickly up comes Hamilton with it. Kegba doesn't shoot the three. Gets it blocked by Hakim. We have a blocking foul. Big collision underneath. Watson to the ground along with Leininger.
Shanley foul, called number 14, Jordan Leininger, his first personal.
Jordan Leininger picks up the foul.
25, Cole Kegba, the line shooting
2 minutes, 20 seconds in, and both teams still looking for their first point. Kegba in and out on the first free throw. Second one goes down, and the Bruins are on the board. Leininger out to Kraft for the three. Bang!
Three-point basket, Connor Kraft.
Future D1 player in Kraft, knocking down the trifecta for the Deacons. Free throw jumper, no good from Kegba. Kraft with the rebound. Shot no good, defensive rebound secured by the Bruins. Got to be impressed with their defense thus far. Good take from Locker, but it falls off the rim. Hard to the ground goes Kegba.
First ball foul, Shanley, number 21, Uchiri Hakim, his first personal, second team foul.
Hakim picks up the foul. It'll be his first personal, Deacon's second, the other one going on Leininger. Locker looking for somewhere to go with it, goes to the corner. Here's Dean, mid-range, cash.
By Dean Grant.
Dean Grant with the bucket. And now here comes Hamilton elevating and lays it in. Hamilton really got up for that one. 5-3 advantage for the Bruins. Wheelock swings to the corner for Leininger. and a foul.
Fargo South foul, number 12, William Locker, his first personal, first team foul.
It'll be William Locker picking up the foul for the Bruins.
Reese Kessel.
Alex Wheelock, the senior guard, to inbound for Shanley. Kraft steps behind the line, puts up the three, well short. Draws the reaction from the crowd. And Kraft knocks it out of bounds. Intended target was Reese Kessel. Kessel listed at 6'6". Kraft at 6'8". The battle of the 23s is on. Here comes Kessel, walled off. And we have a blocking foul called. Looked like the defender set up in time. That was Caden Chrisman.
Danny Paul, foul number 0, Caden Chrisman, his first personal, third team. Dean Grant at the line, shooting 2.
Applaud the effort for Chrisman there, getting in and drawing the contact, but the call goes against him. Dean Grant at the line. Has a mid-range jumper already that's gone down for him, and now at the free throw line, 0 for 1. Leininger with it at the top of the key. They're isolating for Hakim.
Kraft, shooting opponent.
(30-20) in favor of Fargo South, as someone decided it was a fantastic idea to unplug our Ethernet cable. So we spent the last few minutes diagnosing that problem, and we've got just under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Fargo South has had some clutch shooting from the corner threes. They've had good defense on Kraft. Hamilton with 5 resets, driving, pulls up, gets fouled, and count the basket.
Shanley foul, 0, Caden Chrisman, his second personal, 17 foul. Cole Kegbutt back in for the Bruins, and at the line for South, number 22, James Hamilton, shooting 1.
A 33-21 advantage after the end one basket from Hamilton. And here comes Kegba in transition, lays it in past Connor Kraft. Here comes Leininger to the corner. Floater short from Wheelock. And the fake gets Kraft to go by. Kegba up to 5 points now. Kraft from 3 drains it.
Basket, Connor Kraft.
And Kegba gives him a high five on the way back. Kraft is up to 8 points, or 10 points now on the night. It'll be Deacons basketball, and Coach Craig Irwin giving the assist to the officials on where to point the arrow. 6 seconds to go in the first half. Here comes Kraft with it. Pulls up for three, short. Long shot will hit the side of the backboard, and that'll do it for the first half, 37-24. Again, we apologize for the internet connection error as someone decided to unplug our Ethernet cable tonight. We're looking to get back online here and error-free the rest of the way. We'll be back with our halftime show after this.
And started Degelman Industries 60 years ago with one thing in mind. He wanted to make products that had a true impact on the farm. The foundation of Degelman remains the same today. Build simple, heavy, reliable equipment that will last for generations. We choose to innovate rather than imitate and work hard to remain an industry leader. Will truly said it best. Build it right, build it heavy, and build it to last from top to bottom. If you're interested in joining our team, visit degelman.com to view our openings.
Every farmer has a good story about picking rocks. Want to hear ours? To this day, we pick rocks on our founder's farm, and they go into every Bell Bank branch we build. How's that for rock-solid commitment?
Every bank wants you to open an account. Then along come sneaky fees. Sneaky, sneaky. If you hate sneaky fees, switch to Bell Bank. We give sneaky fees the boot. Bell Bank.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
Welcome back. It is halftime from Fargo South. The Bruins up 37-24. We apologize again for our extended absence offline as someone unplugged our Ethernet cable. So we were offline for minutes at a time, but we are back now. And we will recap what happened in the first half. Well, you got to see some of it, but not all of it. Connor Kraft had a nice highlight reel dunk while we were offline fixing the internet, and that came on the baseline on the bounce play. Kraft has 10 in the first half to lead the Deacons, who have had a stagnant offense with only 24 points in the first half. On the other side, it's been a balanced attack from the Bruins. Cole Kegba, Dean Grant, James Hamilton, Drew Shambaugh have all got 5 points or more. Hamilton has 8 points. Hamilton has 11 points to lead the way for the Bruins. So he's the only Bruin in double digits right now. Dean Grant has 6. Cole Shambaugh.
There we go, right now.
Or Drew Shambaugh, rather.
Ladies are out shooting the fellas.
Knocked down a 3. Evan Booth had one of his own. Connor Kraft had 2 threes. Jordan Leiniger had 1 for the Deacons. And there's about 6 minutes to go until we'll get underway with the second half. We'll step aside and come back with more from halftime from Fargo South.
Fact. High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Are you tired of the same old grower meetings? Then Precision Planting's Winter Conference 23 is for you. Announcing our new location for this year's event. Join us at the Alaris Center in Grand Forks, North Dakota, January 18th or 19th. You will hear from Precision Planting engineers and staff on new technologies, inputs, and practices. Winter Conference 23, January 18th and 19th at the Alaris Center in Grand Forks, North Dakota. To register, visit planterdoc.com.
Josh Boyko back with here from Fargo South as we are back online now. And our halftime show rolls on 37-24 Fargo South. A very good first half from them defensively. Have limited the entire Shanley offense to just 24 points. Connor Kraft had 10 of those, and a pair of them coming on threes. 1 dunk and a layup for Kraft. And that whole team defensive concept that Mike Hendrickson has drawn up has been fantastic so far.
Get those shots, get those dollars, win those sodas.
And it's been a balanced attack on offense for Hendrickson's squad with 6 players in the scoring column after just 1 half.
There's a 3.
The girls' game earlier tonight ended 77-29 with Shanley, the big winner in that one. All 13 players that got in scored for the Deacons. And right now it's a 13-point advantage for South. We'll come back with the second half of basketball in just a moment.
I'm really happy here because on a daily basis when I get here, I'm so excited to work with the people around me.
I thoroughly like walking through the door and seeing everybody. It's just a great place to work.
Every Sunday I'm ready to come to work Monday morning. Like, we laugh and we joke, but we get work done. But I've never had a bad day here.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Second half getting ready to commence as the teams are back out to warm up. A 37-24, 13-point lead for the Bruins as they have shut down Shanley on the offensive side and put up some good offensive numbers of their own in the process. And it's been just such a great all-around game for Fargo South so far. Dean Grant, William Locker, James Hamilton, Cole Kegba have had a lot of success early in this one. Their perimeter defense has stifled the guards of Shanley, with Chrisman and Leininger not having huge first halves. And then Shanley does outsize the Bruins by quite a bit. Connor Kraft at 6'8", Uchiri Hakim at 6'5". Both of those guys can really have solid nights in the post if you're not careful. And sometimes just their size advantage is all they need. It doesn't matter how good you play if you can't size them up. But the Bruins have been doing that tonight. D.D. Watson in the post, Cole Kegba, Reese Kessel's gotten in there, James Hamilton have all taken their turns guarding those two post players for Shanley. And thus the reason that they have been able to keep them off the scoreboard. Really the two main options for the Deacons are in the post. They like to use their size to get on the scoreboard. But when they can't, it's a struggle, and the guards have to step up in the second half. If the post defense is as good as it was for the Bruins in the first half, they're going to need the likes of Alex Wheelock and Jordan Leininger and Caden Chrisman to have good second halves, better in scoring points than they were in the first.
The second half, Shanley will go at 0, Caden Crispin. Number 2, Alex Wheelock. Number 14, Jordan Leininger. Number 21, Uchiri Hakim. Number 23, Connor Kraft. For the Fargo South Bruins in the second half, number 11, D. Grant. Number 12, William Locker. Number 22, James Hamilton. Number 25, Cole Kegba. Number 35, D.D. Watson.
Both teams will return the same starting lineup to the court for the second half as they get a little bit of an extended break as the buck a shot for a soda was going on. Continued past the 2-minute mark. They added a couple minutes, and neither team really in a hurry to get back out onto the floor. They're going to continue wiping down the floor, which is probably a smart idea with a lot of people in the middle of the court taking their turn shooting a shot from three-point range from the stands. And they're going to make sure that this court is as clean as possible for half number 2. We'll step aside and come back with half number 2.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
The final cleanup being done for the second half to get underway now. It looks like we are indeed ready. Both teams returning that same starting lineup to the floor. The Bruins up 13 to start half number 2. We have a whistle, and the shot clock never started. will redo it, and here comes South looking to add on to their 13-point lead. In the post, Kegba. Pass to... Wow! Dean Grant elevates with the mid-range jumper, count it, and the foul.
Deacon foul number 2, Alex Wheelock, his second personal, first team.
Wheelock picks up the foul, and Grant heads to the line to convert the end one. He does. 9 points for Dean Grant. To the corner. Chrisman thought about it. He instead goes in and gets fouled.
Fargo South foul called at number 25, Cole Kegba. His second personal, first team foul. Chrisman at the line, shooting 2.
Kegba will go to the line to shoot a pair now. And our halftime moments ago was presented by First Class Mortgage. First Class Mortgage is more than just our company name, it's the way we do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, First Class's dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. They provide first-class service, first-class knowledge, and a first-class experience at low interest rates. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.org. And Kegba gets fouled by Wheelock.
Shanley foul number 2.
Wheelock picks up his third.
Personal, second team.
Locker on the baseline to inbound. Hits his outlet at the top. Here comes the three-point shot. No, Locker, the offensive rebound, the hustle play. And Locker gets on the scoring column. He had a 3 earlier, and now Locker with the lay-in is up to 5. Underneath, Hakim gets 2 easy ones. And another foul, and 4. That's 3 quick ones on Alex Wheelock.
Shanley foul number 2, Alex Wheelock, his 4th personal, third team.
Wheelock will sit down, and Jackson Ajeo will come into the game for the Deacons. And a traveling violation called on Dean Grant. Ajeo comes up with it, and he's guarded tightly by the lengthy and great defending Locker. He steps out of bounds, and Locker points. Bruins ball. That's someone who doesn't give an inch on defense right there. William Locker, outstanding wing defender. Hamilton pulls up mid-range. Got it.
Hamilton.
That's just lethal to be able to elevate at any point like that and draw separation where there is none prior. Leininger puts up the floater. Too strong. Kraft. Fading. Too strong.
Bruin ball.
It'll be Bruins basketball with a 17-point advantage that has grown now to the largest it's been in the entire game. Gio fading away, no good. Here comes Hamilton. No good, but a foul on Leininger.
Shanley foul, number 14, Jordan Leininger, his second personal. 4th team at the line for the Bruins, James Hamilton. Shooting 2.
The Shanley offense has been stagnant for this game. Some tremendous perimeter defense, and the looks are not there for Kraft. Instead, it's Hamilton at the line. Having a fantastic night himself, is up to 14 points. $15 for James Hamilton. Crispin getting inside, count the basket and the foul.
Basket counts. Bruin foul number 35, D.D. Watson, his second personal, second team. At the line for the Deacons, Caden Crispin, one shot.
DeAndre Watson picks up his second foul of the game. Has done a nice job staying out of foul trouble, guarding the likes of Hakim and Kraft. Hamilton wanting to push, but instead backs it out. Locker working inside, gets fouled.
Shanley foul, number 1, Jackson Jail. His first personal. Fourth team.
Ajeo picks up the foul.
Locker, 2 shots.
Locker to shoot a pair. Second free throw good for Locker, and he's up to 6. And this ball thrown away. Locker was running to track it down, and Ajeo picks up a foul, trying to steal it away. That'll be the 6th foul on the Deacons. Free throws from here on out.
Correction. Shanley foul, number 1, Jackson Jail, his second personal, 6th team foul. South substitution on number 23, Reese Kessel.
Underneath, Hamilton plants, elevates, and scores. James Hamilton, just a junior still, has another year ahead of him, but he's having a fantastic game right now. 17 from Hamilton.
Got a full timeout.
And a timeout called by Shanley. 49-29, biggest lead of the game for Fargo South.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
The lead is swelled to 20
right there.
for Fargo South. Shanley calls a full timeout to try and regroup. Crispin trying to drive in, no shot, but he draws a whistle.
Fargo South foul, called number 12, William Locker, his third personal, third team foul.
Baseline out of bounds. Wheelock gets it in with his 4th personals. Kraft on the baseline, walled off well by Watson. He whips the pass to the corner. Wheelock three, no good. Just stifling defense in the post. Credit Watson, only listed at 6'2", as Locker goes to town and gets two more. Watson hasn't been a scorer in this game, but he has been a rim protector. You see him guarding Hakim. He was just guarding Kraft. Here's Kraft for three. No good off the front iron. Chrisman blocked by Watson. Here comes Hamilton. Lays it up. No good. Locker the follow. Pass intercepted. Wheelock was looking for Hakim. They're going to steal it right back. Here comes Hakim to his point guard, Wheelock. Driving in, probes, throws it to nowhere. Batted around into the hands of Locker. He's got a nose for it. And Locker set up the action to Watson on the back door, but he didn't fully commit to the cut. Locker throws it away.
Substitutions. I give for Shanley, number 3, Carson Busick. In for the Bruins, number 5, Drew Shambaugh. On number 30, Evan Booth. Number 25, Cole Kegba.
Fargo South went nearly 3 weeks without playing a game because of the postponements in mid-December, but you wouldn't know it. A blocking foul called as Kegba laid out on the deck. It'll be 2 free throws for Kraft. This Bruins team is working on all cylinders right now. A well-oiled machine led by James Hamilton. But the entire team has been incredible today for the Bruins. Fantastic performance. Kraft, missing short on the free throw, has been frustrated all night. And Kraft up to 11, but if you're the Bruins, you'd say that's pretty manageable.
Jump ball, possession arrow, Shanley.
A jump ball goes in favor of Shanley to get it back. Carson Busick in the game now off the bench for the Deacons. Leininger looking for a place to go with it. Finds Chrisman up top. Has been reluctant to shoot the three since the opening few minutes. Kraft spinning, firing, connecting. Was looking for an and one opportunity, but none comes. Here's Kegba kicking to the corner. Shot blocked by Kraft. Kessel wanted a foul. Kraft fires the three. Bang! He's heating up. Kraft is taking over, trying to will his team back into contention in this one, but they are still down 18. Kessel, corner three, matches. Kessel up to 7 now. Kraft calling for it. They go the other way with Leininger in the corner. Up at the top, Busick, the lefty shot from 3, no good. Hakim can't poke it in. South has done a great job rebounding for the most part tonight, despite being outsized by quite a bit. Rebounding takes a lot of heart and hustle. Size is just a helper. And an offensive foul is going to be going on Kessel with the charge.
Fargo South, number 23, Reese Kessel, his second personal, 5th team foul. Back on for the Bruins, number 12, William Locker, placing Hamilton.
Skip pass to Kraft. Fires with no hesitation. Shot misses short. Pass intercepted by Shanley. Here comes Busek with it to Kraft. Goes to the corner and a foul called. Going against the Bruins. The next foul by either team will put the opponent into the bonus the rest of the way. Cole Kigba picks up his 4th personal. He'll check out. It'll be Watson coming back in, who's been a defensive stopper in the post all night. Bounce pass into Hakim. Snakes around for the finish. The tip back by Kraft. Kraft all of a sudden is up to 18 points. Watson has it poked away by Hakim. And it's a push going against Bashiri Hakim.
Shanley foul, number 21, Buchiri Hakim. His 2nd personal. 7th team foul.
And a timeout called by Shanley. Did we just have a technical foul called?
We have a technical foul called on Shanley, number 21, Buchiri Hakim.
And Hakim indeed did pick up a technical foul before the break occurred. So we'll stay here during the timeout while the officials sort things out. A technical foul assessed to Bashiri Hakim after he picked up a push foul call near half court. He got a deflection that chased a Fargo South player back towards the half court line. And they called a foul on Hakim. Did not like it, and apparently either said the magic words or had enough of an attitude to pick up a technical foul, which will be his 3rd personal and be a free throw upcoming for South.
Technical foul. South will shoot on his free throws and the technical and receive the ball.
The Bruins up 21 points now, have held a steady lead north of 17 for most of this half. The Deacons return to the floor with Kraft, Leininger, Chrisman, Busek, and Luke Holcraft. The Bruins come back with Dean Grant, William Locker, Drew Shamba, Reese Kessel, and DeAndre Watson. It'll be Watson to shoot the free throw as they were in bonus because of that foul. Shot no good, but he gets another shot. It will be a different player though. They will choose to send Grant. It was a 1-and-1 opportunity for Watson. Grant comes to the line and sinks one for the technical. Second one, no good. So the Bruins will get the basketball after converting 1 of 3 free throw attempts. Crispin pokes it away in the backcourt from Locker. Still Bruins basketball, 10 minutes to play. Watson coming to get the ball more than just a post player, and we have a foul as Locker took a spill. And Locker will go to shoot free throws. It's a 1-and-1 in the bonus. Too strong, rebounded by Kraft. Knocks Leininger to the ground. They skip to Leininger. Go back to Chrisman. They're denying that pass to Kraft, and they're doing it well. Leininger, three, good.
3-point basket by Jordan Leininger.
Leininger's got a pair of threes now for his 6 points. Finger roll from Dean Grant. Too strong, lips out. Skip pass, Leininger, no hesitation, three. Got another one. Jordan Leininger hits 2 in a row from downtown, 1 from each side. Lead is down to 14 now. Behind the back goes Locker to the corner for the answer. No good from Shambaugh. Kraft dribbles it up. Up top, Busek, three. Yes! A 9-0 run for Shanley. Timeout South, and Shanley has it down to 11. 8:25 to go. Things are heating up from Fargo South.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
This is the closest we have been in a while. Fargo South held a lead of 13 at the half. It swelled over 20 in this second half, but a 9-0 run on 3 straight possessions. Jordan Leininger back-to-back threes, and then Busek steps into one and nails a three as well to trim the lead to 11 for Fargo South. They call the timeout to stop the bleeding. Really the only defensive lapse that we have seen tonight. And again, it's not the post defense that has been lacking from the Bruins. They have shown so much heart and determination in the post, guarding Hakim and Kraft, frustrating them both this game. And it took 3 threes made in a row to cause any damage, and it's still an 11-point game. A charge called, and giving up the body is Caden Chrisman. Nice job by the junior guard, giving up the body, and it's going back the way of the Deacons.
Back in for the Bruins, number 25, Cole Kegba.
See if the Deacons can cut it to single digits now. Can they get Kraft open in the post and get him a touch? Chrisman taking it to the rack strong, but he loses the handle on it. Watson comes up with the rebound. The defensive stop by William Locker. Who else? Into the post, and Locker dragged the foot and traveled. Bounce pass for Leininger. Stumbles back towards half court where he's picked up by James Hamilton, the leading scorer for the Bruins. Here comes Chrisman, walled off by Watson. He takes some contact and a foul.
Bruin foul number 35, J.D. Watson, his 3rd personal.
It'll be free throws upcoming for Caden Chrisman.
Caden Chrisman should the bonus.
A 1-and-1 opportunity for Crispin, and he sinks the first.
Back in for Shanley, number 2, Alex Wheelock. Placing Busick.
Wheelock back into the game with his 4 personals. He picked up 3 fouls in a minute in the first minute of the second half. Down to single digits now. Shanley trying to mount a comeback. Still has plenty of time. 7:24 to play in this game. Locker with the take to the rack. Spins on Wheelock and scores. Locker using the size to his advantage. Kraft, open look from 3. No good. Offensive rebound. Fading away, but a foul. Luke Holcraft will go to the line to shoot 2. Dean Grant picks up his 3rd personal. 7:01 to go. Holcraft a chance to cut it to 7. Shanley's put together stops, and the offense has finally come alive. Holcraft 0 for 1 at the line. And now it's back to a 10-point game as the Bruins had scored with Locker on the possession before. Behind the back from Locker gets stolen by Chrisman. Looking to throw the baseball pass. Gets it away to Kraft. He slips through, no whistle. Kraft late to get back. Grant elevates and scores.
From Hamilton.
Hamilton with the assist. Grant with the elevation is up to 12 points. Back the other way. Locker elevates, lays it in.
Locker.
14 points from William Locker and superb defense to go with it. Chrisman elevates, falls off the rim. The lead is back up to 14 and could grow larger. Here comes Grant with the crossover. Locker. Oh, what a shot. A tough take, and that'll force Craig Irwin to call timeout. The lead got down to 9, but it's back up to 16. And the crowd, the student section, is loving the overhead hook shot from Locker. 65-49 South.
Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
The Bruins extending their lead back out to 16 after the Deacons had 3 threes fall in 3 consecutive possessions to go down just 11. Got it down to as much as 9, but it is swelled back up, and the Bruins staying relentless in their defense of Connor Kraft, the D1 commit
Fargo Sound substitution back at number 23.
to South Dakota State.
Replacing Cole Kekba.
To the corner, they leave Crispin wide open, but he misses the 3. Hamilton high stepping through, guarded by Crispin. Locker driving on Wheelock, picks up his dribble, reverses it out to Dean Grant. Grant for 3, rattles it home.
Basket, Dean Grant.
Back up to a 19-point lead, and this one doesn't seem like it's going away. Kraft gets his pocket picked. Hamilton is there in defense, lays it in.
Hamilton.
And the lead is right back to where it was at its largest with 21. Leininger hands off to Kraft. Sneaks through, gets stripped, and can't believe there's no foul call. Hamilton in transition lays it in.
Hamilton from Locker.
The lead up to 23, and the subs are coming in. No timeout has been called. All the players got to stay on. It was just a big substitution.
Substitution on for the Bruins, number 4, Abu Trewali. On number 5, Drew Shambaugh. On number 30, Evan Booth. Number 34, Omar Ali Ahmed.
And here comes a steal. Here comes Abu Trewali, and he gets fouled. Trewali, only 5'9", going up on Kraft, a foot taller than him.
At the line for the Bruins, number 4,
But he draws the whistle.
Trewali.
Shot up and good. Trewali, the 8th Bruin in scoring tonight. Here comes Wheelock to Chrisman. Now Kraft with it. Thinks about the 3. Driving to the rack. No shot, but he's going to get a whistle. Kraft was looking for continuation.
Foul, number 23, Reese Kessel, his 3rd personal.
Kessel picks up his 3rd for the Bruins.
At the line for the Deacons, number 23, Connor Kraft. Shooting 2.
The Deacons will wave the white flag here soon. They're going to bring in Isaac Perkowicz and Michael Nowak. Jet Wolf back into the game. Joseph Dukart and Jackson Ajeo. And Kraft will be coming out after the free throw here.
Substitutions in for the Deacons. Number 4, Jet Wolf. Number 5, Michael Nowak. Number 10, Isaac Perkowicz. Number 12, Joseph Dukart.
Omar Ali Ahmed in. Abu Trewali we mentioned earlier. Evan Booth. Drew Shambaugh and Reese Kessel are the 5 for the Bruins. More coming in, though, as we get a stoppage of play.
Substitution.
Austin Zulu in.
Number 2, Dwayne Mitchell.
Dwayne Mitchell as well.
Number 15, Justin Zulu.
And Justin Zulu.
Number 24, Austin Zulu.
Here's Ahmed working on the spin move on Wolf. Leaves it short. But it is saved back in by Dwayne Mitchell. Mitchell with the hustle play. Throws it off the Shanley defender. And will keep the ball with the Bruins. 3-point shot up and no good. Offensive rebound by Ahmed. Takes a power dribble, and he traveled as he got tripped by Jet Wolf, but it's a no call. Ahmed just loses his footing, and Shanley will start back with it the other way. Mitchell with the half-court defense, and now a foul called. It'll be double bonus the rest of the way for both teams. Abu Trewali picks up the 10th foul on the Bruins, and it'll be Perkowicz at the line. He hits the first. Perkowicz, 1 of 2 at the line. tip will keep it with the Bruins. Trewally directing traffic, gets it into Zulu. Austin Zulu swings it around Trewally. And the floater up and in by Justin Zulu. And a foul call will send Shanley back to the line, as it's been a lot of bonus free throws for both games, with the girls in the first half especially had a very slow pace. A lot of whistles, and now in the second half here, 10 fouls apiece and counting on either side. Michael Nowak at the free throw line, missing the first short. Second misses the same. Poked away, Wolf tries to save it back in. And it's going to be a travel called on Austin Zulu, so it'll be Deacons basketball. And a foul called. Another one. This is going to go against Austin Zulu.
His first personal. 2 shots at the line. Joseph Ducar.
And Ducart steps to the line and hits a shot. His first point of the night. Leaves the second one short. Strong rebound from Dwayne Mitchell. Trewally goes up and scores. And we have an officials timeout here as Mike Hendrickson drops the cap to his water bottle on the floor, which allows both teams to throw in subs.
Substitution back in for Shanley, number 15, Tommy Baumgartner. 22, Jake Kraft. Number 24, Charles Bernhardt. On for the Bruins, number 2, Dwayne Mitchell. And number 15, Justin Zoot. Number 24, correction, number 44, Avatar Minganucci.
And going up for the layup, but altered by Charles Bernhardt into the game for Shanley. Taken away. Here comes Mitchell, lays it in.
Mitchell.
Mitchell gets his first 2 points. 9 scores for the Bruins. Tommy Baumgartner, 8th grader, in there for Shanley. And a travel on the rebound.
Also for the Bruins, number 32, Mike Hamilton.
James Hamilton for the Bruins will end with 21 points tonight. And a well-rounded attack for the Bruins all night long. Here's the 8th grader Baumgartner spinning. Firing and connecting from 3. Baumgartner gets on the board before things are over. Drive to the rack and a strip. Back into the air. Euro step through the lane. And Austin Zulu will get 2 shots.
Shanley foul, number 5, Michael Nowak, his first personal. At the line for the Bruins, number 24, Austin Zulu. Shooting 2.
And Zulu gets his first point of the night. Ten scorers deep for the Bruins now. 50 seconds to play. To the corner. Baumgartner for a second three. You bet.
3-point basket. Michael Nowak.
Or sorry, that was Nowak. Step back three off the rim from Jake Kraft. .11 seconds, and the Bruins don't have to shoot it. They won't.
Your final score,
And that'll do
Fargo
it.
South 81 and Shanley 58.
.81-58, the final from Fargo South as the boys of Fargo South take the final game in the doubleheader tonight. The Shanley girls emerge victorious.
Tonight's game for the Shanley Deacons, led by number 20,
And
Connor Kraft with 19 points.
We will come back with our post-game interviews and awards after the break.
Degelman started Degelman Industries 60 years ago with one thing in mind. He wanted to make products that had a true impact on the farm. The foundation of Degelman remains the same today. Build simple, heavy, reliable equipment that will last for generations. We choose to innovate rather than imitate and work hard to remain an industry leader. Will truly said it best. Build it right, build it heavy, and build it to last from top to bottom. If you're interested in joining our team, visit degelman.com to view our openings.
Every farmer has a good story about picking rocks. Want to hear ours? To this day, we pick rocks on our founder's farm, and they go into every Bell Bank branch we build. How's that for rock-solid commitment?
Every bank wants you to open an account. Then along come sneaky fees. Sneaky, sneaky. If you hate sneaky fees, switch to Bell Bank. We give sneaky fees the boot. Bell Bank.
It was a total team effort tonight here from the Fargo South Bruins, and joined by Coach Hendrickson here now. What was the defensive strategy that locked up the post players all night long?
You know, we've just been telling our kids, we got some big, strong, physical kids in there, and we just said we're going to wall up. And, you know, we weren't going to do a lot of double teaming and stuff, but they kind of rolled into that with the way they were running their offense, or we did some switching and different things, and our kids just, you know, stepped up in every moment they could.
Yeah, and how about DeAndre Watson and others stepping up outsized in the post by Kraft and Hakim down there, really stepping up down there.
Well, exactly. You know, and Didi, if you look at the scorer column, he probably didn't get very many points, probably didn't score at all. But, you know, what he does for us on defense is so important. You know, just his communication. You know, we told him we can't let him get to the blocks. And right at the very first play of the game, he's down and he's pushing and shoving to get him up the lane. And you know what? I can't ask for any more from the guy.
And how about William Locker as well with the perimeter defense he showed? The few games that I've seen from him, tremendous wing defender.
You know, Will is just, he's a goofy kid. And I really, really like Will a lot. And, you know, and when he gets flowing, and he got into the game tonight, offensive end, but, like you just talked about on the defensive end, when things are going well for him, he's going to lock people up and he can do his job.
Talk about the balanced scoring attack that you guys had all night long.
And that's where we're going to be. We're not going to be that, have one guy score 30 and everybody else low. We need to have a bunch of guys scoring, and you can't really key on one of our players. We had one, at one moment down there, we had 4 threes in a row, but all by somebody different. And, we know James is kind of our guy to get our points and do those things for us, but at the same point, we're very good at getting the ball to the people that are open.
And Shanley did at one point cut it to single digits in this second half. They had the run of 3 straight threes, 9-0 run there. How did you guys quell that run so quickly?
Well, we had switched. We could tell our guys were getting a little tired, so we went into a zone, and when we went into the zone, we were going to pack it in. And we gave them those 3 threes, and then we called timeout and said, we got to get out of this and do something different. And then all of a sudden you saw us go back and play some defense and got some rebounds. We got out running, and Will got the ball flowing down the court, and that's kind of what helped us kind of just turn that point right there.
And lastly, what does this mean? What does this win mean for you guys moving forward?
Well, it's just another EDC win, and we got to get as many as we can. And at home, you got to kind of protect your house and do the right things that way. And so I really feel that it's just another step that we need to get to be where we need to be at the end of the year. It's still January, so it's early, but we still need to figure out that what do we need to do to get better every single game.
For sure. Thank you for joining me, Coach.
Thank you.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
And joined by James Hamilton post-game here. An incredible performance from you, dropping 21 tonight, and a good job rebounding. How did you guys keep Kraft and Hakim off the blocks tonight?
I made it my business to set the tone on defense and pressure them and force them into bad shots. And that's what we try to make them do.
And it was a really good all-around team effort. How did you guys stay so consistent and connected and keep the flow going tonight?
I feel like we just had it going, and we talked on defense is the biggest part of for our team. It's talking and talking. When we talk, we play as a team, and we play sound basketball.
And what does this win mean for you guys moving forward?
It means something, but at the same time, it's just a EDC win. But it's always good to win and have confidence going forward.
And how much confidence does it build going forward for you guys with the schedule coming up?
It builds a lot of confidence. It feels that we can beat any team because this is a good Shanley team this year, and we won.
Sure did, and it was a good performance all around from you guys. 21 from you. Thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure calling this game for you guys.
High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Welcome back to our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. Love your ride at Tommy's Express Car Wash. Sign up in the app on Google Play or the App Store for your first month of unlimited washing and make Tommy's Express Car Wash part of your clean routine. Tommy's Express Car Wash with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead. They've got the tools and the expertise to keep your car clean inside and out. And now we will hand out our couple awards tonight. We have our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, and tonight that is going to William Locker for his performance on defense. He did drop 15 points tonight and impact on both sides, but his defense on the perimeter is what he is known for, and he kept that trend going tonight with a number of steals and just frustrating the guards of Shanley, not able to get any kind of offense going, really. So the Shanley guards unable to score in backup in support of Connor Kraft, who had a frustrating night down low, as our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game is D.D. Watson. He came up with some big stops down low in the post, just all game long. Doing the dirty work, outsized by 6 inches by Kraft, outsized by 4 or 5 inches on Bushiri Hakim, but still, so much heart in that post player for South in DeAndre Watson. Credit to him. He is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And tomorrow's happening right now. More than ever, the world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable sources of energy. Visit tomorrowison.com. Enbridge Energy. Life takes energy. And mentioned Locker is our RDK Enterprises Feature Precision Player of the Game. They have locations in Hillsborough, RDK does, and Drayton. They thank you, the area growers, for your trust in RDK Enterprises as your planter experts. RDK Enterprises continues to invest in the education of their team members to provide the customer service you expect from your planter experts at RDK Enterprises. Always revisit the performance of your planters. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. And that'll about wrap it up for us tonight from Fargo South. An 81-58 victory for the Bruins in the boys' game. A 77-29 Shanley victory in the girls' game. And we would like to thank our sponsors for helping us put this on tonight. As always, could not be done without the help of the people that fill our ad slots and help us put this show on the road each and every day. Thank you to cameraman Reggie Funk. I am Josh Boyko signing off from your live event from Fargo South. Have a good night.